Okay, I know, right? I'm always gonna be smiling. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, for wherever time in this video is coming across to you. Okay, so we have been talking on something very important on how to represent God. We've talked about yeah, they are poor representative of God out there, but that doesn't mean that they are not sons of God. My pastor said the Lord told him some time ago. Last week Friday we talked about that the perfect way we can represent God is through the preaching of the gospel. Yes, that's the one reason why God has left us upon the earth. If not, guess what? Why did you not die the day you got born again? All right, let's push it forward. Today we're going to be talking about how our walk with the Lord can reflect on how we represent God. You see, every time we have consistency, or we are working consistently in our devotion with the Lord, it naturally replicates in every area of our life. I've often told my folks, people I'm privileged to lead, that growth is reflection. And no matter how hard you try to hide growth, you cannot successfully hide growth. It's just like saying, my pastor will always say, you want to hide pregnancy. It will not work. You cannot really hide pregnancy unless you want to lock yourself in the house. But as long as you are living with people, people will always see that you're pregnant. Okay, back again to the G's. How does our work with the Lord affect our representing God? If we are in different place of work, you will discover that there are people who has never gone to church 7 a.m. but they resume their place of work 6:55. There are people who have never attended Wednesday or Friday Bible study, but they have never missed any party that their work is doing. Why? Their priority shows that their work is what is more important to them. How our work with the Lord affect our represent God is this. Imagine you having an appointment with God every day at a particular time. The way you have an appointment with your job every day at a particular time. Your job has declared that you resume 7:10 a.m. every day, and you have never gone late for like 5 years. You have been working in that place. Why? Because maybe they will deduct your salary if you go late, or maybe you'll be fired if you go late. So you have never had to miss. Imagine having that level of consistency in your work with the Lord. Imagine saying, the Lord, okay, I'm going to have an appointment with the Lord. I'm going to read my Bible 6 a.m. every day, or I'm going to have my prayer time 4 a.m. every day. I'm going to read my Bible 5 a.m. every day, and I'm going to listen to messages, read the literature, maybe to 7 a.m. Imagine having a routine that covers for your devotion, or imagine having a time frame, not just random time frame, specific time frame, saying I'm going to pray every day by 4 p.m., or I'm going to pray every day by 2 a.m., or I'm going to pray every day by 10 a.m. Having specific timing will create an habit of discipline for you. And what discipline does for you, it makes your life easier when you relate with men. If you are already one that has a discipline culture in your walk with the Lord, it will easily rub off in your work with men. What do I mean by that? Having to fix a time where you do things that pertains to the Lord, that most importantly reflect on your spiritual growth. It is easy to carry out such culture and such tradition in the sector where God has sent you to. It is so easy because over time there's this general ideology that when a man practices something for 21 days, it becomes an habit. Imagine practicing your work with the Lord, doing the same thing the same time every day. One of our instructors in the school I attend online mentioned something that was very Bible said provoke another unto good work. Something that was very provoking in my spirit. He said, in my 30 years in my walk with the Lord, let me put it like this, I have never missed my prayer time. I've never missed praying every day for 30 years. Oh dear Lord, when I heard that, my heart, I don't know how to explain it, but my heart, something happened to my heart. That means a man can be consistent every day for 30 years in praying to the Lord. Do you know what that means? That means naturally that character and culture has influenced or is influencing his day-to-day life. Because every time you sit with the Lord, naturally you will see order and structure flow to your own everyday life and activities. So take a chill pill, take a pen, take a book, and write. What time do I think I want to start having my daily devotions with the Lord? Because you cannot hide the fact that if your life is scattered out there, I mean, you can't meet up with time, you don't have punctuality, you don't have they tell you, you say, they come, but you're never coming. If you are one of those people, I can tell for free that it is as a result of your walk with the Lord. That's why you cannot represent God well. If you don't have a walk with the Lord that has a structure and a pattern where you can repeat, conviction is a repetition. When you repeat daily, you will discover that it is going to affect your relationship with people out there. I'm going to stop here very quickly. In our next video, I'm going to take it up a little bit higher and talk about how we can represent God using competence, discipline, integrity, and honesty. But today, the emphasis is your work with the Lord can affect how you represent God, and the emphasis is that your discipline with the Lord, it will show in your discipline in how you relate to men. God has blessed you. Like, comment, and share. See you next week Friday, 10 a.m.